35% of you as adults have a couple hundred, not bad. Meanwhile, 34% have zero. In this video, you'll learn the 7 money mistakes that you should definitely be avoiding. And out of the 7, the last one is the one that made a huge difference for me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie. I make videos regarding self-improvement, finance, and entrepreneurship. If there's anything in today's video that sparks some interest or gives you a little insight, then I'd highly appreciate it if you were so kind and lovely to show some support and love. Share, like, comment, and subscribe. And well, let's get to it. The first money mistake that I have for you guys is not keeping track of your finances. It is something so important and so simple, but not a lot of people do it. For the longest time, I even overlooked that. I would get paid every Friday. I would pay my bills first because that's what I believed every responsible person at my age should do. Then I'd be like, okay, well, that's paid for. The most important thing out the way. Now, whatever. Who cares where I spend my money? But no, that's wrong because I care. I would check my bank account and be like, well, where did my money go? I had no idea what I bought. How much I spent. I had no idea how much went to this and that. I had no idea how much more money I can afford to spend without completely emptying my bank account. I can't emphasize how important it is to keep track of your finances, how important it is to budget. You can create a beautiful Excel spreadsheet that doesn't give you anxiety every time you see it. Or you can even download an app. There are so many apps, so many websites out there that you can utilize to your advantage. Apps like Mint, Personal Capital, You Need a Budget, Pocket Guard. These apps are there so that you can use them. They're aimed to help you with all of this. And by doing so, I bet you'll be saving yourself so much money and so many headaches. This leads me to the second money mistake, which is buying an expensive or new car. Especially buying an expensive car just because you really want it and you're gonna look so good driving it, but you can't really afford it. Or you can. You make some little tweaks here and there, fit it in your budget, but you end up really tight. Or maybe you're neither of those two. You're someone who can truly afford it. You'll be paying less than 10% of your salary for it. And if that's the case, then you know what? I'm all for it. But we do have to keep in mind that a car is a depreciating asset. So once you drive that bad boy out, the value for it is going to go down and it's going to continue going down. So it may not be the best analytical way for you to spend your money. The third money mistake is not saving money. Not saving money for yourself, not saving money for an emergency fund. Most financial experts say that you should typically have about 6 months of expenses saved up. 35% of you as adults have a couple hundred, not bad. Meanwhile, 34% have zero. What happens if you lose your job? Or head of household does? What happens if they cut back your hours? With the pandemic going on, so many people are struggling financially. And moving forward, anything can happen. So why not at least try avoiding or preparing yourself for any other future distress? Because there's bound to be another one, and another one, and another one. Also, I don't want to make it seem like the only reason you should save money is to avoid a hardship, because there's so many other amazing reasons why you should save money. Maybe you want to travel the world and see all the beautiful places it has to offer. Maybe you want to buy a house or start a family, or you just want to spoil yourself. The fourth money mistake is not having a retirement fund. Very similar to not saving money, but strictly for your retirement. There are a lot of people that were like that. I know if you would have told me a couple years back to start a retirement fund, I wouldn't have listened. I thought I was way too young to worry about that. And I just wanted to live in the now. I would always say, you know what? When I'm 30, I'll focus on that. I'll worry about that. But that was such a bad mentality to have. In fact, the sooner you start, the better. The more money you'll have accumulated and the more comfortable you'll be living. It's your future. And the best way to project it is to create it. Number 5 is waiting to invest. It's unbelievable how many investment options there are out there. There are stocks, bonds, mutual funds, index funds. You can invest in real estate and small businesses. You can buy gold. You can buy silver. Obviously, some options are way better than others, but that's when research comes in hand and you'll just have to see what fits and works best for you. I strongly believe that in doing so will help you grow your money, reach your financial goals, and again, the sooner you start, the better. The 6th money mistake is not having insurance. Not having medical insurance, life insurance, house insurance, car insurance. You want to have insurance because that's your way of protection towards you and your family. And on top of that, you're going to have such a peace of mind knowing that if something were to happen, you're covered. Now we have come to the last money mistake that I have for you guys. And if you guys want to hear it, give me a thumbs up right now. The last money mistake is not having any type of credit. It surprises me how many people think of credit in a negative way. And I get it, because if you end up using it incorrectly, then it can end up screwing you over big time. But if you end up understanding it, if you educate yourself on it, then it can be one of the most powerful tools that you can use to reach success. There are 2 tips I have for you guys. 1, if you don't have any credit established, then I strongly suggest that you start building it. A secured card is one of the best cards you can start off with, in my opinion. 2nd, there is good debt and bad debt when referring to your credit card. I think it's very essential to understand both and recognize when you're accumulating bad debt. Let's just say you just got a credit card, okay? You got a limit of $500. You start scrolling through your phone and decide you want to go window shopping, okay? Nothing wrong with that. And you do so. But then you start seeing really nice things. Temptation kicks in, and well, you give in. You say, I don't got the money, but I just got this credit card. Why not, use it, maybe max it out. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll make the minimum payment every month, okay? It'll get paid off eventually. That's one of the worst ways you can use your credit. Well, it's been a minute of me rambling on, and if you stayed till the very end, then I want to give you an enormous thank you. I appreciate you so much, and I'm curious, out of the 7 ways, which one will you definitely be avoiding? Comment down below, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I want you to make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do. I'll see you all in the next video.